everybody. Welcome to the scene. These cups may be fake, but what we're going to talk about is not fake today. We're going to talk about Charles being the best of the best of something, right?
Woohoo!
Yeah?
Congratulations.
A little bit of Sammy Brownback.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sammy, love him.
Talking about panhandling. And the Eclipse. Totally of my heart. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
As sexy as we want to be, we are the scene. Welcome, everybody, to the show. As you can see, Christy not with us again. Come back, Christy. We miss you. We miss you.
Now would be a good time to start that rumor up again about the rehab.
Yes.
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 It's not true, but yeah.
Yes.
It's not true, but yeah. Never mind. Okay, go ahead.
This is the show for Christy to be here. Now let's do our quick little baseball update, right? You guys know how much we love baseball. The Royals, they've ripped off like 9 in a row. They're only 2 games behind the Indians as of taping right now, 55-49. Doing great. Charles, your Mets, not so much. 14 and a half games back, 48-55 behind my Nationals, who are in first, kicking some serious tail. My boy Bryce Harper, 63-41. And Shauna's new favorite team, the Dodgers, she's just found this out right now,
Yes.
are 74-31.
Oh my
And the
goodness.
best team in baseball.
And the best team in baseball, and just picked up Yu Darvish, and it looks like they might be headed on. So hang with them.
All right, I'll hang with them.
You love
I
California.
might even watch them occasionally. So, all right, go Dodgers.
Right.
Woo!
And speaking of hanging, we're hanging with a celebrity here.
Woo! We are?
Yes, Mr. Charles was nominated and came painstakingly close to winning realtor.
The best realtor in town?
There were several of us finalists.
Who were they? Who was the finalist?
I
with you,
don't
Charles?
remember all of them. I can tell you my office.
You conveniently
I
forgot
can
the
tell you
names of all those people.
Jessica Deckard out of my office
Okay.
and Ashley Jarvis out of my office. So I know that there was 3 of us out of my office.
And one of you 3 won.
No.
No. Oh, who?
Laura Mitchell won.
Laura Mitchell.
Laura Mitchell. Who's she?
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't know any Laura.
But you didn't say that very loud, so it's kind of like, who won, Charles?
Laura Mitchell won.
When I found out about it, it was like late. One of my friends said, "Oh, did you see you're in the best of the best finalists?" And I'm going, "Oh, I am." Had no idea.
You had no idea.
No.
Because Charles feels that every day he is the best
He
of the
is the best of the
No.
best. He's a
And
humble
he
man.
is the best of the best.
No.
Best of the best.
He's doing some humble brag right here. You know the new term they got there, humble brag? He's kind of humble bragging right now.
Yeah, well, this is getting embarrassing. Let's move on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah, all right. I guess we're going to move on.
We're going to move on.
Moving on to, oh boy. Woo. Sam Brownback.
Oh,
He's leaving us.
darn it. That'll be a sad day for Kansas, don't you think?
I got to come out. I got to come clean. I got to come clean, America. Come clean right now. I voted for him. Second time I did. At the behest of my wife, who said, look, we need to vote for this guy because he is going to lower our taxes. And then we can get back some money from the state of Kansas because I always have to pay. And so I voted for him the second time. I'm sorry. It was a mistake.
Yeah. Well, he lowered more than taxes.
Yeah. He kind of lowered some budgets too, right?
The budget and the dignity of the state. What do you think, Charles?
I'm a Brownback fan.
I know you are.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm fine with what's going on. We already knew he was leaving. I mean, I don't know how this comes as a surprise to you.
He had to leave, right?
But he was gonna leave.
He was gonna leave.
We've been hearing that from the beginning.
Right.
It was just a matter of what position he was gonna get in the Trump administration. So, I mean, it doesn't surprise me at all. I appreciate the part that he did help some of us small business people to keep a little bit of our money.
Over 300,000 of y'all got to keep some of your money from what
That's good.
I understand.
And I just happen to be one of those.
You just had to be one of them.
Yeah, so, you know,
Now,
I was pleased with him.
Could we afford more books if maybe some of you 300,000 kicked in, let's say an extra $50? Or
We don't
could
know
we
that
maybe have
because
built some, like,
actually,
streets or something, or-
if you, evidently you have not studied your material because
Oh.
that was not enough to cover the deficit.
how would we need like
we had to
100?
we had to come with some other things besides that little bit of money or the money that we say we needed from there. And then the other part of that is we sit here and we talk about it's for the school or it's for, but that is not how it actually works. Once that money goes into the pot, it goes a little bit to maybe maybe it's a woman's organization, there's highways, there's all of these different places.
So women organizations aren't important?
I didn't say that.
I'm
but,
just-
No, I'm saying how the money's divided. I'm just saying, you sit here, you said the first thing you bring up is school because the news
Right.
media brings up what?
Well, of course.
School.
We got kids
But
that know.
it's not the
because that's
school.
where it hits. That's where it
No,
hits.
but
right
that's
here.
no.
School.
It's the school is only a part of what's really taking place. What does the real bill? Where does all the money get? If they brought in all that money, where is it all going to go? It's all not going to the school. I guarantee you.
It's going to go to other things that are important also.
It's just like when you voted for the field house. You voted for the field house, but you got some other
But
things.
suddenly we're draining the swamp, so to speak. We're fixing the swamp.
You
too.
got other things
Right.
because there's other things tied to that in order to make people vote for that thing.
Right. It's more than just one thing that you
Right.
that you
So
vote.
I'm saying it's more than just the schools, and I know that it's several different
So are
entities.
you happy that he's leaving, or
Yeah.
are you kind of a little nervous who might be coming in next if they're going to flip things around the other way?
It's already flipped. What do you mean?
I mean, it's
it
gonna-
don't
it's gonna
matter.
go the
It was
other way.
flipped before he left. It's been flipped. And I've talked to people that when they went in, when these new so-called Republicans went in, it was going to get flipped. That was one of their agenda.
Called Republicans.
That was one of their agenda items was to flip that. So it's not like it's something that we didn't know was going to happen.
He keeps
that was
saying
it.
we.
Yeah, he does.
He keeps saying we.
Who are all these people? These
Who is
people?
we?
Well, if we got to address it in the Republican Party is what I'm speaking.
Right,
about.
right. Because
As a we.
you guys run the state.
No.
The question is, will we be better
do.
off without him?
Wow, that was a long pause.
Wow, that's a
If I
wow.
went up to a girl and I said, "Hey, you want to go out with me?" and she went, I gotta take that as a no,
Yeah.
right? That's not a yes.
That's
That's a
wow. That's
have
like
to-
the
we have to
large,
think about it.
pregnant Republican
No.
pause.
Right.
Don't we have to think about everything we say?
well, sure, but that was more. You were doing more than thinking. That was a
if
long
we don't,
pause.
we end up saying things about the North End or about Walmart.
All right, now
If we don't think. Right?
That was last year.
Right?
don't divert. Don't divert my
Right?
question.
Is that right? Is that right?
He's diverting my question, right? Because he doesn't want to
He
answer.
still hasn't answered the question.
Are we going to be better off?
I don't know. It's yet to be seen.
Well, we can't.
I gotta
Can
see.
it get any worse?
It could get worse.
I don't even want to think about
It
can it get any
definitely
worse
could get
because I think it
worse.
could get worse. You just never know.
Yeah, it could get worse.
You never know. But anyway, Sam's moving on.
Okay.
See you later, Sam. God bless you.
Adios.
Speaking of God bless you, he's moving on to head up something called the International Religious Freedom Thingy Caucus. And he's going to be the ambassador of that. I had to look that up.
Do you find that?
I didn't even know such a thing existed, but it started in 1998. And you know who was partly responsible for bringing that in?
Who?
Sam Brownback. Oh,
Back in the day?
back in the day, he was part of bringing that in 1998. Fact check me, Google it, people. It's the truth. I looked it up. I looked up 3 different sites, so I know it's true.
Well,
Their budget, here's where it gets good. Here's where it gets good.
Okay, all right.
Their budget now has kind of exploded up to about $20 million. Yeah. So when Sam gets in there, what do you think he's going to do? Just take a wild guess. What's going to happen to that $20 million budget?
Gonna get flushed down the toilet.
Yeah!
Yeah!
I tell you, that Donald Trump, he's pretty smart, isn't he?
He is.
He's pretty smart.
He is.
Let me find something that I'm not really thinking I like. And
if you really look at it,
What is this word freedom in this thing? You know?
Yeah, it promotes religious freedom all around the globe, not just our religion, Christianity, but also Islam, and we're trying to make sure that everybody is allowed to, quote unquote, pursue their religious freedoms happily.
Does this sound like something he would be supportive of?
Well, he's a religious man.
Okay, what about other things that people should be able to express? I feel like Kansas was kind of held back from a lot of that, right? Oh, another pregnant pause.
Has Kansas actively sought to keep transgender gay rights? I assume that you're alluding to also. Have they actively tried to seek that and say, no, we're not going to allow you to do that based upon the religious backing or the religion that Kansas kind of has? You know, the fact that there's a lot of that Christianity
that we live in the Bible
big.
Belt.
Yes.
Well, okay.
I mean,
so,
I said that. I mean, I can think of some things some bills that, you know, as far as equality and work and things that that were tried to pass that didn't get passed, but.
Don't probably matter now though, because it's probably covered in the United States.
Yeah. I mean, I think we, yeah.
And several of them knew that.
I think we're all right with that. But I mean, we're talking international.
Right.
Sam's broadened out. He's not worried about Kansas anymore.
Yeah,
We're talking
that's
about
true.
The whole.
That's true.
He's got the whole.
Well, it'll be interesting to
world
see.
in his hand, got the whole.
It'll be interesting to see if he can destroy this group he's going to be a part of as quickly as he destroyed Kansas. So we'll see. We'll see.
I don't know if he destroyed us.
Well,
We're not better off, but I don't know
well,
if destroy is the right word.
well, yeah. I mean, you know, morale's down. Let's just put it that way.
No, yeah. All right.
All right.
We're going to bring everyone's morale back up with some lighter, happier topics
What?
right after this.
Okay.
Don't turn. It's got to get good. Hey, y'all. I'm thinking about getting a new job, getting a new career.
What do you want to do?
Panhandler.
Make pretty good money doing that.
Yeah. And I can set my own hours
Yeah?
and be my own boss. Mm-hmm. I just sit out there on the curb, sign. On it, it could say, this is an epiphany. I'm doing it because this just came to me. This is going to work. United Negro College Fund. I'm a Negro and I want to go back to college. And people will just start throwing money in.
You don't think they'll question your age at all?
Is there an age to where you can't go back to college? I think Kansas Wrestling would take my money if I was 20 or 80. They don't care.
Well, sure, they would, but do you think people would throw money in the till for you to go back to school?
They most certainly will. And there was a guy who had a nice little living off of that too, but apparently they kind of put the kibosh on that, apparently.
Really? What'd you say? The Popo got on
The
him?
Popo got on it. Popo. It's Wyoming, right?
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, Wyoming. Had a panhandler out there. It's making a little money.
Yeah.
Had a little small business going. Entrepreneur, Charles, kind of like you, right? Small businessman.
Not paying any taxes,
Not
just like
paying
Charles.
taxes like Charles.
I pay taxes.
Not paying his fair share, not paying none. And the police said no.
Because he was using that money for purposes other than what maybe people were perceiving he was going to use it for, right? He was buying alcohol.
What's wrong with buying alcohol? It's illegal.
Well, it is legal. And then what happened after that? He became intoxicated and he became disruptive.
Because they started rousting him.
Oh, I think the disruption happened before that, actually.
What, the urination part?
Yeah.
He was kind of peeing on the sidewalk.
Well,
I
you
think.
know, that happens.
Sometimes you gotta go. You drink all that beer, you gotta go. Fellas know when you gotta go, you gotta go.
But the question is, and I know this is what you're thinking in your mind, is why can't he spend his money on what he wants to spend it on?
Right.
So
He earned it.
Right. So the suggestion was, if you want to help somebody, there are better ways to help. If you want to provide food for someone, or if you want to, donate to a shelter or a food bank, then you know that that individual is actually being helped, and they're not taking that money and going out and spending it on alcohol. But the question becomes,
so what if they just ask
do they
for
care?
money? Like, we have one in our area, and his sign just says, "Give me money." He don't say anything else.
That's a good sign, too.
And, I've watched him do it for about 6 months, and then I said, you know what? The guy's so honest, I'm gonna give him some.
You gave some money?
I did.
Did
Wow.
I did. I just gave him $10,
$10?
But because I gave it to him out of his honesty. I mean, he didn't say, I'll work for money.
True.
He didn't say anything. He just wanted money, flat out.
Just give me some money.
Give me some money.
That's interesting.
All right.
So I personally will never give money to a panhandler, but I
stingy?
have. No.
He needs money.
Shut up. Let me tell you what happens. I personally go buy them food. So I have purchased food for many people standing outside of a restaurant, or if they're by a grocery store, I will go in and buy food for them. But I won't give them money because I feel like the food is more helpful. At least I know they're going to eat and they're going to stay alive. And I just feel like that's a better contribution.
Do you leave the receipt in the bag?
I never thought about that. Why?
That's so funny because I was like, you just created a middleman because that guy just took that food and sold it to somebody else and got money.
No.
Especially if you left the receipt in there. He just walked right back into the store and got the money.
No. I mean prepared food, not groceries.
You cooking for folks. Oh, okay.
Prepared food, yeah. Like a meal.
You ain't never cooked for us. You cooking for people on the street.
Like I would go
We're your
into Dillon's
friends.
and buy, the fried chicken and potatoes and a prepared meal and take it out to them that way. You see?
All right, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's kind of what they wanted to do in this situation here in Wyoming, right? They want people to do that kind of thing. They don't want them to give them money. They want you to give them stuff like that, clothes or food or.
Right, but
Things like that.
here's the deal, because I think that people are caught up in that situation. They're caught up in the moment. So they see somebody, and it just makes them feel like they want to contribute somehow, or it makes them feel like
Worked on Charles.
yeah.
Well, honesty.
Honesty
on
worked,
me.
yeah.
And then I've seen the guy sleeping under the bridge. I mean.
Oh, so he's not fake. He's real.
I've walked right by and he sleep right on there. I mean, I've seen that and just walked on by. I've seen him down by the creek. He has a little thing over the tree and he sleeps down there. Then, he must gather enough money because he gets lost for a while and then he comes back. But the thing that I didn't give it to him because he needed help. I gave it to him because he was so honest.
He needed help.
I see all these other ones saying, need help, give me food, this, that, and I know them. Me being a minister, I know some of them and I do a few things out at the mission, so I know those, and they really don't need the help like they're saying they need the help. So compare those to somebody who's honest, and that's where I gave to the honest one. That day I felt like, hey, the guy's honest, I'm gonna give it to him.
Here come 10.
Yeah, it wasn't more.
All right.
So.
Well, I'm just sitting up here thinking, you've seen them 6 months, that's 180 days. if he got about 6 people like you to give him $10, that's tax-free money. It's going in the tax-free pocket.
Yep.
Right.
Now, when y'all see me out there, come up with the 10. Okay, people, I want you to
The
dig
10?
deep. I need some 10s and 20s. I ain't got no time for change.
Hey, I see you sleep.
I ain't got no
Heck
time rolling up
no.
no quarters or nothing.
I'm bringing you the
I
chicken.
see you sleep
And I
under
don't want
the,
no chicken either.
I see you sleep under the bridge for 6 days.
I ain't
I'm
sleeping under
telling you,
nobody's
I'm gonna
bridge.
give you your $10. I'm gonna give you your $10.
You can guarantee you ain't gonna see me sleeping under nothing.
I don't know if it's right for the police to tell people what they can and
No.
can't do as far as contributing to somebody who they run into and they think is in need of their help. But I do think it's really cool that he collected that much money, that there are people out there who are willing to help somebody regardless of what the need is, just out of the goodness of their hearts.
That's
So
true.
we need to
'Cause
keep doing more of that.
Some people do need it. There are some people who do need that. All jokes aside,
Yeah,
some people need some help.
absolutely.
You know there's gonna be an eclipse?
What?
Yeah,
No.
August 21st.
What's that mean? Oh, a demonstration.
I can't see the sun. We're all gonna die. Don't look at it.
Okay.
Just like that. There
Thank
go.
you.
Isn't that neat?
I do much better with visuals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do what I can.
Okay.
Now, if you want to see it really good, like in an area where it's going to be like 75, 80%, somewhere around there. But if you go to St. Joe, Missouri, right down the road, total blackout.
Really?
Total blackout. Sun is going to be completely covered. Midday, we won't be able to see a thing. Now, I did a little research here, and here's where I like to fact check things. I keep going back and forth. You know, I'll check 3, 4, 5 sites. One site says you can look directly at the sun. Another site says, for the love of God, don't do that. You're going to go blind. And so I'm confused. I don't know if I need to buy these glasses, if I don't need to buy the glasses. You know, I'm not trying to end up blind from just looking at it. I don't want August 21st to be the last day I see.
Well, my advice would be just buy the glasses. Don't take any chances.
What if they fake glasses? Just got another thing business. I'm going to sell some glasses and ask for money, right?
Wow.
See?
There you
Special
go.
eclipse.
Special
glass.
Eclipse.
Eclipse glasses.
E-clips. C-L-I-P-S glasses.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm even autographing.
so go to St. Joe, see
Yes.
a total eclipse.
Total eclipse.
Stay here, see 80%.
Yeah, give or take, you know.
It's going to
depends.
get dark. That's
get
all you need to
dark.
know. We'll be right back. Hey, thanks for watching our silliness today. We really appreciate you tuning in, and we still haven't heard from anybody, right?
Right.
And
Is that
we'd
true?
love
Wait,
to.
no, wait, stop. We have not received one email yet. Are you
Not
kidding?
one
How
email.
long have we been doing this?
A long time.
We're gonna-
long time.
We're going to get one this week.
The Scene at salinatv.org. Come on, people. A little bit of feedback. We'll accept anything.
There's somebody sitting out there going, ain't nobody got no email. Why ain't you on Snapbook or
Snapbook or
Twitter?
Face Chat?
Yeah, Face Chat.
Well, we are on Facebook.
Yes, we
at
are.
The Scene.
Killing it.
Killing it.
We need to do Facebook Live one day.
That's it.
We need to Facebook
Recommend
Live.
it, people.
We're on Facebook Live.
At the email, right?
Yes.
Recommend it. Surely if they recommend it, it'll happen, right?
That's
Right.
right.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time on The Scene. Everything in moderation, Jeff. Everything in moderation.
Heroin? Can I have heroin in
No.
moderation? Well, you just said everything in moderation.
I'm in food.
Make up your mind.
I'm in
Which
food.
one is it? Have something to drink. I'm parched.
Sucrose is not good.
Not good.
No. Say no to sucrose.
Say no. Let's say no. Let's say no.
Watch out. Don't spill this fake water.
25.
Can you tell? Do I look skinnier? That's a loaded question.
Right. Dare you to say no.